WLKY weather with Chief Meteorologist Jay Cardoso.
Yeah, what an incredible winter storm, just impacting millions and millions across the country, of course, including our area. Now, of course, it's all about the cold that is here, and it's going to stick around. An extreme cold warning overnight tonight. That simply means those wind chills, at least from time to time, anywhere from -10 to as cold as -20. And that's on the dangerous side. Matter of fact, we're in that category right there with the wind chills. It only takes about 30 minutes for frostbite to set in on any exposed skin to this cold. So make sure you are covered up if you have to work outside in this stuff. And you can see as you get colder and colder, that frostbite time goes way, way down. So we have some dangerous cold out there on this Monday night. Right now, it is crystal clear. It's going to stay that way the rest of the night. We're 7 degrees, a south wind at 10 miles an hour. The feel like is down around -8 right now in the city. Here are your temperatures. You get away from the city itself, we're already close to 0, if not colder than that. The suburbs, the outlying regions, of course, we're as cold as -4 in Salem. It's very possible that these numbers have bottomed out, though, and for the rest of the night, holding steady, if not slowly climbing late tonight into tomorrow morning. Your wind chills anywhere from -10 to -20 as you go from 64 and points off to the north, just a touch warmer the farther south one travels. All right, so here's your detailed 12-hour forecast through the overnight. I've taken temperatures up just a little bit. I mean, it's still bitterly cold. A low of 3 in the city. Outlying regions 0 or colder, but those numbers should slowly climb towards sunup into the upper single digits, and will continue to climb into the teens by midday tomorrow as clouds begin increasing. Right now, the weather pattern is quiet, cold, but quiet. High pressure is actually in control. It's off towards the south and southwest of us. But notice those red arrows, southerly breezes. So I know it's frigid, but as those winds kick up even more so as the night wears on, yeah, the wind chills will be biting, but those temperatures will slowly start to come up. Yes, another cold front, a reinforcing shot of Arctic air moving its way across the northern United States, and this will make its way steadily off to the southeast as the night wears on and also into and through tomorrow. Your temperatures, look at all the frigid air, plenty of teens, single digits above and below 0, and this stuff is just going to keep coming out of Canada over the next week to 10 days. Your low temperatures overnight tonight, again, a little bit below 0 to around 3 in the city, so we're just about there. Otherwise, your future cast, I think we're going to wake up to sunshine. That'll be nice. Clouds will increase, however, midday through the afternoon. Might squeeze out a flurry as that next cold front moves on through, but again, that's just going to reinforce the cold air by tomorrow night and also into Wednesday. High temperatures tomorrow. Now, this is still about 20 to 25 degrees below average, but better than what we had today. We'll be in the low and middle 20s on your Tuesday. And as I mentioned, is it going to warm up anytime soon? No. Look at this weather pattern. The air current is coming straight out of the polar regions right down into the eastern one half of the lower 48. So that frigid air will just keep coming in waves. Over the next 6 to 10 days, our temperatures will stay well below average. Here's your forecast. Overnight, clear, bitterly cold, a low of 3, wind chills anywhere from -10 to -20 in parts of the viewing area. Some sunshine to kick off your Tuesday, then the clouds increase. Will slowly warm to 22. There could be a late day flurry. Otherwise, on your 7-day forecast, look at that pattern, guys. The average high temperature, mid-40s, 44. We're not even going to come close to that. 20 to 30 degrees below that by day. At night, we'll be in the single digits above and below 0. We have a chance for a flurry or two late tomorrow, again on Saturday. If there's some good news to report with that extreme cold on your 7-day, no major snow or ice storms in the next 7 to 10 days to come. We've had enough, right?